Good day, one and all. Welcome back to the Cognition Let's Play. In part 1, we saw that Erica's brother, Scott, was murdered by the Cane Killer. And in the second episode, we saw that those events actually occurred 3 years ago. And in the modern day, Erica has closed the case on her brother. And the case for the Cane Killer is also closed. And now we are in what looks to be a standard case. We've just arrived at the crime scene. It's now time to investigate this room. Let us begin. The first thing I'm going to do is press the space bar. There's lots and lots to look at. So let's go from left to right. Ladder. Have a look.
Roof access.
Roof access.
The roof is a dead end. I don't need to go up.
Can't access the roof. Madison
I've
Davis.
been avoiding Davies lately. I shouldn't be angry with her, but I just can't help it.
Okay, she's angry because the case has been closed. Can we talk to her?
Davies.
Not now, Reed. Go do your job.
No, we can't talk to her. Graffiti.
The painting looks fresh.
Painting looks fresh. Can we interact?
There are too many people here. I'll look at it later.
Uh-huh. Gareth. Who's Gareth?
That's Gareth Patterson. When he's not shooting horrors like this one, he's an amazing fine art photographer.
Okay, can we talk to him?
Hey, Gareth.
Hello, Agent Reed.
Succinct. To the point. Spray paint.
Oh, there are too many people here. I'll look at it later.
Uh-huh. So that's for later. Let's go and have a look at the blood splatter.
Is this from the victim?
It seems to be from their fingertips.
Whose fingertips? Victim's body. Let's look at that.
Poor bastard.
Brutal.
Suicide?
Agent, if it was suicide, I wouldn't be here at 2:30 in the morning.
Some people don't have any sense of humor around here.
She's a bit
I
sarcastic,
left
isn't
it
she?
in my bed when I got Davies' call.
She left her sense of humour in the bed. Table.
Did the killer use this table to hang the guy?
Maybe they used it for leverage.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Gallagher.
Dr. Gallagher is one of the best at what she does. She also has a stick up her ass about it.
Yeah, she does seem a bit harsh. Can we talk to her?
Gallagher?
Reed,
Oh no, we can. We can.
What do we have here?
white male, mid-40s, cause of death, strangulation.
So he was definitely killed by the hanging.
No doubt about that. He suffered a very agonizing death. The cerebral hypoxia was as slow as it could have been.
English?
Deprivation of oxygen to the brain.
Okay.
Any signs of struggle?
Not exactly, but there are marks on the body. Bowlby can fill you in on his theories.
Any idea how someone got him up there without struggling?
I can't say for sure without running an autopsy. Look at the spots in the shirt. Most likely saliva. In victims of hanging, the tongue protrudes by the pressure on the jaw, causing it to dry. My best guess is that the saliva was then caused by some kind of a drug used prior to the suffocation.
The killer must not have been strong enough to do this without drugging the victim.
John Doe here is very well built. I couldn't take him.
Are you kids done theorizing? I'd like to get back to my work.
Suffocation?
A very slow death, you say?
I believe he was not dropped, but rather raised with the rope. Add to that the height of this table, just tall enough for the victim to reach it with his toes from time to time, allowing for the compression of the trachea to stop every once in a while.
What about loss of consciousness?
The weight of the body causes the compression of the airway, arteries, and jugular veins. If done correctly, the victim should pass out in a matter of seconds. But in this case, you can see how his brain expanded. Look at the veins in his forehead. He stayed conscious for at least 30 to 45 minutes, maybe more.
Ooh.
Whoever did this must have really hated the guy.
He also defecated. It's another sign of prolonged cases of suffocation.
Ooh, didn't
So
know that.
that's the smell. And Davies pinned it on my sandwich.
Lovely as ever, John.
More
What else can you
details.
tell us?
I'm trying to finish my work, if you don't mind. Stop by the morgue tomorrow and we can talk more. And bring something to keep Bowlby entertained and stop him from coming down to interrupt me when I'm working.
Hey, I heard that.
Good.
When did they move forensics?
They just moved him into our building this week. Temporarily, they said. Thankfully, it's only him. I'd go crazy if they brought the whole forensics freak show.
Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately?
Excuse me now. I'd like to finish this so I can get back home to my cats.
Nice team rapport there.
I'll bug you again if I need more info.
Try to be quick.
Right, we're moving across slowly but surely. Let's see if we can talk to Terence.
Even my pal and tech guru Terence Bowlby is here. Davies must be really interested in this case. But why?
And lastly, John.
That's John, my partner.
Oh, hang on, we didn't talk to Terence, did we? Let's talk to Terence first.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
The Erica herself. I'm trying to finish quickly so I can go get some freaking sleep. I'm a tech geek. I shouldn't be doing all this crap.
Where's your team?
There's a lot of shit hitting the department right now, so we're low on manpower. How's it hanging, McCoy? Weird to see the FBI all over this.
I don't make the rules, pal.
Okay, there's lots of things we can
Have
ask
you got
him.
any prints?
Nothing. It's super clean. This person knew what they were doing. Been searching around, but I can't even find a partial.
How can the guy who did this struggle so much and not leave any traces behind?
The guy knows his shit.
The guy knows his shit.
Any luck identifying our John Doe?
Nope.
Nothing in the database?
I wish it was that simple. Didn't you look at the body?
What about it?
Oh, get this. The problem is not that the guy isn't in the database. The problem is that the killer cut the skin off the fingers of our John Doe. All I've been able to find is just blood markings everywhere. Thank you, asshole, for making my life easier.
DNA?
I'll have to take a look at that tomorrow.
So any theories on how the guy was hanged?
There are a few marks on the body. They aren't from a struggle with a killer per se, but my theory is that whoever did this had a hell of a time stringing that big guy up.
Drag marks?
Exactly. It wasn't easy getting him up there.
So we're looking at someone smaller than the victim. Probably an average build?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay,
Terrence, did you notice that wall over there?
starting to
The
build
paint
a
looks
bit of a
fresh.
profile about this
Yeah,
killer.
I saw that. I'll have to call someone to come here tomorrow and take a closer look. I seriously don't have time for all this work.
Have you talked to Davies about the lack of resources?
She knows this is BS.
I heard that.
All good, boss. I got it.
Hang in there,
Bye.
buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can talk to John. He's looking at another blood splatter.
See anything interesting?
We'd better. You know, Davies is gonna grill us with questions, so let's comb through everything.
All right, let's now use the cognition powers. And again, go through the room one by one. Let's first look at the table. Okay, it's being pushed across the room. What's that? Something on the table? Apart from the dude. Uh-huh. This time on the body. What can she see this time? Oh, he kicked that wooden thing.
It's happening again. This is getting out of control. I haven't been able to get a grasp on it lately.
Woo! So it's getting a bit out of control. Blood. That we can also use our intuition on. Aha! That piece of wood went under the bookcase.
It's starting to hurt. Ever since Scott died, it's slowly gotten worse and worse.
Are you all right?
I'll manage.
Those look like visions from something else. Another story. Graffiti. Oh no, we've already looked at the graffiti. We need to use our...
Well, there are too many people here. I'll look at it later.
Aha. Okay, looks like we're going to have to come back to that. Now we can interact with the shelf. That wasn't available before.
Something fell down there.
Yep, something fell down there. Let's have a look. Should be under there. There it is.
Hey, John, any idea what this is?
No clue. Ask Terrence.
So we have something new in the inventory.
I wonder what this is.
Doesn't give her any information. We need to give it to... Oops. Let's put it in the inventory and show it to Terrence. See what he says about it.
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
The Erica herself. I'm trying to finish quickly so I can go get some
Like
freaking
pixelated
sleep.
mouths.
I'm a tech geek. I shouldn't be doing all this crap.
Where's your team?
There's a lot of shit hitting the department right now, so we're low on manpower. How's it hanging, McCoy? Weird to see the FBI all over this.
I don't make the rules, pal.
Hey, look at this antique from under the shelf.
Do you know what this is? It was under the shelf.
No freaking clue. Looks old. Is it evidence?
Are you confiscating it if I say it is?
Maybe. Does it have any prints? Screw it. Keep it. But bring it to me tomorrow. Oh, and keep it clean.
You said it looks old?
Yeah. I've seen something similar. Ask me another day. When there's coffee.
Terrence?
Really, I don't know. Do whatever you have to do with it and bring it back.
Cool.
Hang in
Okay,
there, buddy.
Yeah.
so we can keep it
Reed,
to investigate
McCoy,
it.
Oh, joy.
come talk to me when you're done asking around.
We better make sure we know our facts before talking to Davies.
That is again a clue because we're going to have to report to Davis and we need to remember everything that we've been told by all of those people. Should we give it a go? Let's give it a go and hope for the best.
Reed, we're paying for the damn cell phone so that you take the call when I ring you. Is that clear? Now, what have you found? How did the victim die?
A broken neck or shot in the head? That one's easy.
Broken neck.
Who is our John Doe?
Can't identify victim fingertips have been skinned. Cannot identify no fingerprints in the database. Al Williams. Random name. His fingertips have been skinned.
They can't identify the victim yet because the victim's fingertips have been skinned.
Any leads on the killer?
Terrence has a lead based on DNA. There were fingerprints all over the place. We'll be able to identify the killer soon. I don't remember any fingerprints.
Terrence has a lead based on DNA.
Just from standing right here, I can see what a load of crap you just told me.
I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Working late on Scott's case again?
Listen, you asshole. I was closing the case because you told me to.
Watch your mouth,
You
Reed.
just called her boss an
I
asshole.
put my job on the line by letting you work on a case in which you are so personally involved. And I did it out of respect for your father.
If you had just let me, I was so close.
No, you weren't. I saw your reports. You had nothing. Consider this a favor. I told you it's time to move on.
Are we done?
I want you at my office tomorrow morning sharp. And bring your 5 senses this time, if you value your job.
Are you all right?
I just need a minute.
Cool, I got an achievement I didn't get last time. I'm a disgrace to the Bureau. Oops. It's a longer version of that other vision. Oh, she was shot in the head in this vision.
They're getting worse.
What is?
My visions.
I told you to go see someone about that.
Shh, they'll hear you.
Do you still have that card I gave you?
Yes, John, I do. But the whole hocus pocus thing, it's not me.
Listen, Rose runs an antique shop. That thing you found, Terrence says it was an antique. So go ask her about it, and while you're there, maybe bring up these visions of yours. What can it hurt?
If that will shut you up, fine. I'll go tomorrow.
Go now. She's a night owl. Closed in the mornings, open all night.
Great. That sounds perfectly normal.
Go on. I'll hitch a ride to the office.
Ooh, someone was watching. So, we have seen our first crime scene and we investigated it. However, I think I shall end the episode there before we enter the antique shop. So I shall bid you a fond farewell and a tally-ho.